Asi, Akiyash, Asi, Akiyash, Asi, Takwanama.
Wampanoag was a sleeping language that was not spoken fluently for about 150 years, but it's now been reawakened through the efforts of two linguists from here in Mashpee, Jessie Littledoe Baird and Natana Hicks Greendeer. And we currently have a classroom of 20 students in preschool and kindergarten who are learning the language every day. They come to school full-time with us at Mashpee or the Children's House, and generally hear about 5 to 6 hours a day in Wampanoag language. So here at Mashpee, we're really empowering children with their language. We're connecting them to their homelands where their ancestors have lived for 12,000 years. And we're also enabling the children to become language teachers in their own households. So we have lots of examples of kids who are going home and speaking the language with their brothers and sisters who might be learning some of the songs and games in elementary school, but just in very limited snippets. So we're in the public schools maybe an hour a week. But these children are hearing the language for hours and hours every day, and so they're able to share their knowledge of the language in local community events.
The benefits are enormous. They're huge. For my family, for myself, for my child, it's a way for him to reconnect us to the language. We call them their language keepers. They're learning at such an early age that it's almost second nature for them to speak in their own language. And that's something that we didn't have, my generation didn't have, the generation before us didn't have, and for so many generations before that. So it's a chance to really rebuild and reconnect to our roots, to our land, to our culture. So to have these little ones growing up with that and learning as little as they are, it's the most important thing for us. There are words that I knew growing up that we've kind of learned over time were incorrect or not the correct pronunciation. So it's now the kids are really teaching us as well. They're not just teaching their friends or their peers or their siblings. They're teaching their parents. They're teaching their aunts, their cousins, their uncles, their grandparents. They are our language keepers.